Welcome to Melodies TV, Ghana's #1 social platform.
Therefore, me mamuni akwaba eba Melodies TV so. Abrantie say yaka ne ho asem wahada. Na watro ensem afa Sammy Gyamfi ho. Ebia na wo nim oni kra yaka ne ho asem. Say ne Facebook page na ye wasui na asem no ye be reading na mo ati ase. But let me actually give you a brief so you'd understand what's going on. Now, Charles Ni Tego were ye aide of President Akufo Addo. Were ye Juma were Flagstaff House. Obviously, you don't need to be told say were ye NPP ni. Some other kaya when him say NDC and Peace FM, especially Kokro show no, bomo ewo in Tawantawa bia NDC for aka se show ne de enya de a womo betu womo nan esi subium. Na emra sa de ne si ye no, the managing director of a year that particular outfit, media outlet, a year despite media, no, a Father Dixon. Father Dixon, eba bonting, eba tro and crata. Na Father Dixon crata na me de ba bonting, me be can say Father Dixon cra apologize to NDC, no. Obika be di me, obi be di me atem, was asem ne ho. But yes, Father Dixon came out to say, NDC for Bonibia Esibiano, womo, or no Father Dixon, and in the outlet. They will take responsibility. Na asem emfa na asem enya den enko. Asem wa Father Dixon wo kan no no. Na sa asem wa Father Dixon kan no. Sa branche ya wo ye aid to President Akufo Addo wo ye adwuma e wo Flagstaff House. I friend Charles Ni Tego yi. Ni bufu ye. Se adenti ene wo se Father Dixon etumi ba abonten ye betro nkrata bi sa. I don't know why or no as an NPP person ne wo se ni bufu, but obviously ni bufu ye. Ema wo bedidi atem ebe kase sebe Father Dixon kra no common sense eludi no ema wakan yama wasanso ebe kase sebe Father Dixon wo yofui now wakan sa asem no eye UTV a wo nso ehye Father Dixon ase say some of their journalists nso eba abontin ebe keka nsem kire abrantie we say abrantie sebe say waso afofra na enye Father Dixon so ende ne kire ni UTV journalists nso de wo mo kan bi kire abrantie ne papa. Now, menyanti ye say ye country abrante ni wie no abrante ne ba bonten e be apologize here. I've searched through his timeline, but apology no, I am not seeing it. But people are telling me say we be apologize here, so we'll take it that way. Say yes, we apologize to Father Dixon and UTV and everyone. Now it's here for what tro and I make on the timeline, so I may yes I make her apology no. And I mean who say wa baba be posti a year letter B. Now letter no. O postia ma Sammy Gyamfi na me read through the letter no me call asie no me hu se enya wono ankasa e na wo throw letter no say Obama poko ase e na ono nso minim se ni din ende se Obama nti ye be fa ne se ebia se Obama bi e na wa throw letter no na wono nso e posti ye wo krom ha sei e na eye Mahama ekofa ensem a MPB throw ye efa achemfo ena Mahama be posti ye na ye bo Mahama chi because ye ma oti ase say ye Mahama no ma ye hu ye nti ono ena watro nti abrante we nso saa de we ya watro ama eye Sammy Gyamfi no ono na watro e wo ne timeline so ama mehu nti no me read ahre mo na ya konsem ni mu wakeka nsem ahre Sammy Gyamfi yenko tie o se dear Sammy Gyamfi, I hope this letter finds you in good health and common sense. The first opening statement, no, when did they attempt? But for me, I see it as a very, very sarcastic statement. I say, I hope this letter finds you in good health and come. I say, I hope this letter finds you in good health and common sense. I read a post on your Facebook wall a while ago where you state categorically that the Communication Bureau of the NDC, which you lead, has no intention of reappearing on award-winning Kukroko aired on Peace FM 104.3. Ordinarily, I would have no qualms with your decision. After all, it's within your inalienable rights as a party to decide on what you want to do, no matter how injudicious it may be. I am, however, unable to overlook this particular post of yours because of two things: the sheer hypocrisy you exhibit and persistent attacks on the host and his show. As I indicated in my letter to you, published on Facebook on May 6, 2020, after your amateurish, symbolic, and nonsensical boycott, I remarked, Kokuroko is the primus inter pares of all political talk shows in Ghana. What I said remains unchanged. The host of Kokuroko, Kwame Sefakai, who you've made your punching bag, is a broadcast journalist and MC par excellence. You come nowhere near him in terms of credibility, integrity, reputation, or whatsoever. So in this letter, clearly, the person was still addressing in someone Sammy Gyamfi, a troye, say NDC, one more emba Kokuroko show neso. Ena welcome brofo akese say Sammy Gyamfi there. Sabe what they sa show no Kwame Sefakai wo host sa show no the Kwame Sefakai nim aye punching bag. De bia sabe nsem a ensem fata no wo kan fa Kwame Sefakai ho. Nsem a ensem fata no wo kan fa Kwame Sefakai ho. Asem a wo kan no. Nsem a ensem fata no wo kan fa Kwame Sefakai ho. Meanwhile, Kwame Sefakai show no the best political talk show in the country. Asemwa walkani yantua so na yehwe ensem a wasan so kan brofo no de emodu brofo no bi kra no the way I'm reading it mo the brofo no bi kra no minti bi da what you say was say, and if it's the vulnerable Abdul Malik Kwekubako too that you are desperately seeking to discredit, then you have a long way to go because you won't survive it. Trust me, somebody who your party founder Jerry Rawlings himself and the other bigwigs in the NDC could not silence. Gracious me, little boy, part 1. Well, so you can have the nearest transformer if you don't understand, because no amount of mislingling and no amount of no amount of mad slinging from you or your apologist can soil Bombay's integrity. Yes, you read me well. Say, brofo no more try, so soon do, but the all can in and say, once that particular show no, mostly Kwekubako, what I could show no sopan. Now the work can say, Sammy Gyamfi and I say, what attack the host of the show, and the Kwekubako. Now Yaba Kwame Sefakai, who is the host of the show, Sammy Gyamfi own do not quote because integrity, credibility, reputation, or whatsoever. Just a BBM no Sammy Gyamfi won't do the host of that show. Until any can say, well, disrespecting the host of that show. But we know, and our son so can say, Kwekubako nenso no. Say Sammy Gyamfi, I and I just say what they call Kwekubako so. And the Sammy Gyamfi to Naju because Kwekubako nankasa. Even NDC in penny for any JJ Rawlings, say one more silence, no. But and no still Kwekubako will go so wojina ho. Me so me de beka ho. In fact, even Kennedy Japan cry say onu so and the beba Kwekubako so, but it could do court no. We all saw what happened. Into no person try say Kwekubako there. Don't try. Sammy Gyamfi there were a little boy into hona or cast a part one little boy no. And I would brought for mad sling and nyama say efia udi begu ne ho ene nyama nyina no eya dia enkonko siaga. Into hona walk say mad slinging from you or your apologies can soil Bombay's integrity. It's no and a walker. What say? You see, the accounts have a proverb that says, "We are who bema brebra ye kunjao." To wait, he who sees himself too much of a man is always defeated in a fight. Need I remind you that many communication officers of the NDC have come before you. Certainly, you are not the first. Neither will you be the last. You must always be guided by this fact. From the look of things, your inherent bloated ego and arrogance would definitely lead John Mahama and the NDC to another catastrophic defeat come December 7th, 2020. Intiwaye Ediabo say, isn't it even curious how you are able to quote verbatim from discussions that transpire on the very show you and your apologists have boycotted, to the extent that you sometimes use excerpts of video footage by panelists on the show to make a case on social media? Is that witchcraft or what? Now, the what kind of say, you see, I want you guys to understand the point this person is coming from. Or say, Sammy Gyamfi, wakwa tena baby can sem se Kwame Sefa can show ne de overhyped and the show ne de say. Meanwhile, okwa other platforms so na wo ya wo argument a ukwa kan ensem a Kwame Sefa kan so okan wo ne show ne so. They say bia wo kan ensem wo ne show ne so na ekoma wo NDC a ukwa platform for so na ukwa ye argument a na wo use sa asem na Kwame Sefa kan ye no. Na so wa ba bonte e be ka se show no ye show bia huhuru kra ase show ne kra no ya so show ne so. Nti eno na wode eka che Sammy Gyamfi a wode bisa no se sa de na Sammy Gyamfi wo ye ne sebe eye bensem ana se den. I say, is that witchcraft or what? And then the will be Sammy Gyamfi. We know the to say it's quite sad and unfortunate how a young man of 30 years can be that braggadocious, very acidic and corrosive mouth and fingers spewing and typing of intemperate language is now your hobby. Shaking my head. As for the NDC sycophantic cheerleaders who glorify your political shenanigans, the least said about them, the better. The hypocrisy. I have attached a video footage of you begging Chairman General Kwame Sefa virtually on your knees so as not to be sacked from Peace FM studio after you told a big fat lie against him earlier this year. Watch it and tell the whole world who you are. Nice weekend. And this is a video that's very public. Munia munim sa asem no. Say Sammy Gyamfi ko kan send bi fa Kwame Sefa ho a enya ne kre. Nti Kwame Sefa ekatre Sammy Gyamfi so ma Sammy Gyamfi emba ne show so biom. Nti one day Kwame Sefa ho na Sammy Gyamfi ba show ne so na Kwame Sefa ye na je so obesa ake no. E na Sammy Gyamfi esre no opa ne chow e na Kwame Sefa de che no. Nti eno ho asem e na NPP communicator yi wo ka. Na NPP communicator yi wa ka ne kre wa kan asem me de sa na meka no wa kan asem. But you see baby me I don't agree with him. They say baby I know wakasa Sammy Gyamfi no we did 30 years na no ya wakasa say ni say na de wo ye no NDC force so ne so na ebema say be mahama kra we lusu na metese nkrofo be kan bibisa na me wusu miti, especially someone from the NPP, because we all know abronye does worse than Sammy Gyamfi. And someone abronye ne chema hu to me kan efa nkrofo hu wo man we mu no. There are worse things than what Sammy Gyamfi is doing. No? And so if you want me to believe, sir, because of what Sammy Gyamfi is doing, because of his acidic and corrosive mouth, because of his finger spewing, and because of his intemperate language, NDC will lose, then you have people in NPP who are also doing the same thing. Inti no obi su gina echi no ka say the chairman hu to me na abronya mo so ye no ebema NPP lose so. Will you agree? Obviously not. You not agree. But asem no mo try mo adwen e wo comment box mo tie for me da say